Hello everybody. How are you? I am so excited to be here. It's really late. I usually don't come on at this time, but I happen to have a little bit of time, and I wanted to come here and give you a couple of announcements and give you a couple of messages that have come through. Really beautiful messages. And if I have time, I'll pull some cards for you. I do have this deck, the Star Seed Oracle deck. So if you are tuning in and you would like a card, then you can ask for that, and I'll see how much time I have towards the end. I'm going to send a message here so everyone can see. There we go. All right. Yay! Okay, so number one, I was walking Teddy today with my son, and I have been really called lately to communicate with Mother Nature. And what I mean by that is specifically the trees. So like touching the trees, right? If you guys have not hugged a tree, I recommend you going to do that. It's amazing. You touch the tree, you can just touch it, just one hand, and you will begin to feel the tingling coming right into your hand, through your arm, into your body. It feels incredibly amazing. It's I cannot describe it. It's awesome. There are several ways that you can do this. You can like put both hands face the tree, ask the tree for permission, stand barefoot at the foot of the tree, all kinds of things. I didn't do any of those things. I just touched the tree. I asked its permission, and it gave me such a beautiful message that I wanted to come here and share with you, because the message that came through was to love myself, right? It was like, love yourself. You are perfect in every way. There's always something, us as humans, that we don't like about ourselves, right? It's the picking at each other. It's the judging of ourselves, right? Oh, I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm too big, I'm too small, I'm not smart enough, I don't have a degree, whatever it is, right? And we're always picking on those things to really go along with the story that we're not good enough, and that we don't have all that we need in order to fill in the blank, right? Whatever it is that you're working on or that you're feeling like you want to do. I'm just going to open my cell phone so I can see if there are any comments there. So what the tree said today was there's perfection within you. There's perfection within all of you at all times, all the time, no matter what season it is. So as the tree goes through the different seasons and you see it, coming from winter, it has like bare branches, there's nothing there, and then it begins to blossom, the little tiny beautiful baby leaves that are coming out, and then the flowers, and then the big leaves and the fruits, right, depending on the tree. The tree has a season, right? And it is beautiful in each season. And there are people, humans, who love the trees at any and every season. And we all have our favorites, right? So for example, my favorite is spring. That's my favorite season. I love nature the most at that time. Other people love fall, right? And it doesn't matter, because there is no better or worse. It's just what's your preference at that time. And what the tree was saying is that there is wisdom, beauty, peace within you during each season. And the reason that it was giving this message is because when we are going through life nitpicking at ourselves, right, looking at anything that may be quote unquote wrong with us, and trying to get that fixed, whatever it is that we're fixating in, like there's something wrong with it. We could be, our body could be more toned, or we could be taller, or our hair could be whatever, right? So when we are focused on how to improve ourselves, in that moment, what we're doing is we are not loving ourselves fully. And when you stop to love yourself fully for who you are in that moment, exactly how you are, exactly how you look, exactly how you feel in that moment, then you are creating a separation between you and the divine, which is your higher self. when we're all one together. We were created out of pure infinite love and perfection. Therefore, we are pure infinite love and perfection. And when we're looking at the things that we don't like about ourselves and we're nitpicking at it, then we are creating ourselves this wall, this separation between our bodies, ourselves, and our higher self, our divine being, God, the divine, right? So we're creating this separation ourselves just by not accepting ourselves fully in that moment. And so what the tree was saying is, you're perfect at every time. And just like I chose this one particular tree, it was beautiful. It had like a huge trunk at the bottom, and then about 3 feet up, it split into 3 different trunks. Really like beautiful. And I don't know, I was just attracted to that particular tree today. And what it said is like, just like you chose me today to communicate with this one particular being, and I found it beautiful, I found this attraction towards it, there's someone who finds you perfect, perfectly attractive, perfectly perfect, perfectly loving in this moment, in this particular moment, right now. There is someone or many ones who find you perfect in this moment, just the way you are, without looking at the faults that we put upon ourselves to nitpick at, right? So we're looking at ourselves, we're looking at ourselves in the mirror, and the first thing we do is we begin to go back in our minds and dig out from our memories any beautiful pictures of models of when you were younger, thinner, healthier, whatever it is, and looking at that memory of us and comparing that to how we are now, how we look today. And then we begin to compare it as if there was something missing from the now, as if something before was better, or if some other picture of someone else is better than what we are. And what the tree was saying, there isn't. It's just loving yourself in the moment, because you're perfect now in this moment. And there are many people, many beings out there who will see that beauty within you, that beauty outside of you, as to who you are, how you shine. There is someone who is going to recognize that within you right now, exactly as you are. So without having to hide, without having to change, we're not saying like, oh, should we strive to be better, to become a better version of ourselves? Yes. But as we are striving to become a better version of ourselves, whatever that means to you, we are loving ourselves in the moment, right now, no matter what you look like, no matter what you feel like right now, because you're perfect right now in this moment. Does that make sense? So it was really touching, because I was not expecting this type of message today. When I found the tree, I was called towards the tree, and I'm just holding on, because I do this all the time. I go and I touch the trees, and I feel the energy come up through my hand, into my arm, into my body. I feel it, and I pretty much usually just go for that, just go for like feeling, right? Oh, feeling that energy, feeling that tingling within me, and it just feels like recharging your batteries. But I was not expecting this type of message today, and it came through. So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to let you know, because it feels like it's so needed. It really is so needed, where we're always looking at the parts that we're picking at instead of the parts that are so beautiful and so perfect right now, which is all of you. It's all of you. And when you begin to really love yourself, when you begin to really love yourself for who you are and exactly how you are, how you look, how you be in the moment, even with all of the things that you judge about yourself, I do it all the time. When you're able to do that, then you're able to really connect to that higher self of you. So you're able to connect to the divine part of you, and you're able to remember a little bit more and get a little bit closer to who you truly are, right? So I'm not talking about just you in your body, right? You're having the human experience. I'm talking about you, the divine you, the infinite you. your soul, your higher self, right? That's what I'm talking about. And when we connect, when we're able to have that connection to our higher self and really feel that infinite love from the self, from you, right? From yourself, then you open up to receiving all the other knowledge that you are waiting to remember. Because if you're here right now in this group, or if you're listening to this, it's because something has called you over to pay attention, to listen, to see what is the message. And it is your higher self pointing you in this direction so that you can begin to remember a little bit more, a little bit deeper, become more aware of who you truly are. All right, guys, that's the message today. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.